Welcome back to another new video on Vedic astrology. My name is Gautam. I'm the host for this channel, Astroscience, and welcome everyone to this brand new video, which is also the first video of my playlist Nakshatra. So if you haven't checked my playlist, please do check because I have arranged all the subjects and topics based on my playlist in my channel Astroscience. And if you're new to the channel, please do subscribing now because you would be learning a lot about Vedic astrology, and I would be really be helping you to unleash the secrets about this science. Okay. Today we are going to discuss about nakshatra, which is very important because Vedic astrology is incomplete without this knowledge of nakshatra. So you have to understand what nakshatra is in order to get into the expert level, or in order to understand more in depth, in detailed analysis about your life, about your birth chart, about your horoscope. Then nakshatra will play a very significant role. So very important video, please do watch till the end, and I'm going to cover all the important important topics about what nakshatra is all about, and what are the things which you really have to understand from nakshatra. The first and very important point on what is nakshatra. Nakshatra is also called as constellation. Okay, nakshatra are certainly those physical stars up there in the sky, which can be seen. Certainly some nakshatras can be certainly be seen from telescope very easily. But the point over here is these constellations or nakshatra. What are the numbers? Like how many nakshatras do we have in the scope of Jyotisha or Vedic astrology? Not the Western Vedic astrology. We have 27 different types of nakshatras. These are the 27 different nakshatras, as you can see. Uh, as we in Vedic astrology, we have 9 different planets. We have studied about few of the planets. You can check my playlist. I have already made some video on planets. We have houses. We have 12 different houses, which I'm going to do a video in my in the playlist. We have 12 different zodiac signs like Aries to Pisces. Now we have 27 nakshatra. So nakshatra is something which is also known as constellation. Uh, if I see, as per some mythological stories of Vedic astrology, nakshatras are these 27 nakshatras are also known as 27 lunar mansions. When I call lunar mansion, it means lunar means moon, and it means 27 different houses or mansions of moon in the entire journey of moon from Aries to Pisces. Some mythological stories, very interesting stories, also says that these 27 nakshatras are nothing but they are 27 wives of the Lord Moon. So Moon is, as per mythology, Moon is kind of a planet which had attraction, or which was more inclined, and then which was more married to these 27 different nakshatra, 25 different wives, and out of which the favorite or the most beloved wife of Lord Moon or Chandra is the nakshatra Rohini, which is the fourth nakshatra, which comes in the sign of Taurus, and Rohini is the favorite wife. Okay, we all have some favorite people in our life. So does these planets. Uh, One nakshatra, the size. So since we have 27 different nakshatra, and these 27 nakshatras are divided in all these 12 zodiac sign. Okay, every zodiac sign is going to have 30 degrees of the nakshatra. So total we have 360-degree nakshatra. How? So one the size of one nakshatra is 13 degree and 20 seconds, or 13 degree and 20 kala, you can say. So if I multiply 13 degree 20 kala by 27 total nakshatra, we get 360 degree, and this is the total nakshatrik circle or nakshatrik cycle of the nakshatra. So total 360 degree. Now in every zodiac sign we are or we will have two complete nakshatra and one would be one fourth of that nakshatra. It's kind of divided in all the 12 zodiac signs. Secondly, why nakshatra is very important and why it is more significant in Vedic astrology is because now we have grahas, right? You will have Jupiter, you will have Mars, you will have Saturn placed somewhere in your chart, but it's also very important to understand the strength of that planet. Okay, so your moon would be in Aries or your sun would be in Libra, but you have to check that what nakshatra your sun is or in what nakshatra your moon or other planets are. If your planet, you have to check all the planets of your chart and do check in what nakshatra are they. If they are in friendly nakshatra, for example, if Sun is in Mars nakshatra or if Sun is in Jupiter's nakshatra, which means Sun is in friendly nakshatra, that determines that Sun's strength is very good overall. Sun's strength would be overall very good in your life. So nakshatra is important to check the real strength of these planets. That is the point number one over here to understand from this video. Secondly, in Vedic astrology, you must have heard about Mahadasha, Antardasha. We have this 120 years of Mahadasha cycle, in which some Mahadashas like Venus is 20 years of Mahadasha. We have Sun's Mahadasha, which is for 6 years, and the total is 120 years for all the nine different planets. The mathematical calculation of this Mahadasha Antardasha is based on nakshatra. Is based on nakshatra. So we have a whole different system of astrology, which is also known as KP astrology or Krishna Murti Paddhati astrology, which is completely based on nakshatra. Its KP astrology is also known as nakshatra Paddhati. Krishnamurti Paddhati, Nakshatra Paddhati. Why? Because the entire science behind, the entire logic behind is based on Nakshatra Lord, Sign Lord, Sub Lord, Sub Sub, and so on. So, Mahadasha Antardasha completely based on Nakshatra. That is the second very important point. The third point is that if you want to really know that, how would be your day tomorrow or how's your day today, your day to day zodiac sign, you might be following those daily horoscope. You don't need to follow that. If anything which you should really follow is which would be really precise is follow your nakshatra. Okay, so today what nakshatra is, that can determine if today is, say for example, today is Jupiter's nakshatra today, and Jupiter is in very good house in your horoscope in your birth chart. Jupiter is in 11th house, and then today would be very auspicious day for you to start something new and to achieve something which you were desiring for a long time. That means that nakshatra is important to determine the mahurat or to determine the good time to start something auspicious or something new. If I have to buy a new car, I will just simply see today is what nakshatra or tomorrow is what nakshatra, and does that nakshatra lord well placed in my chart or no. Likewise, if you are entering into a new house, starting a new agreement or a contract, starting a new job, starting a new business, or if you're getting married, on the day of marriage, the Mahurat or the Nakshatra should be very auspicious and favorable to that particular thing, right? If it's marriage, then the nakshatra should be favorable to 5th, 7th, or 11th house. If you're buying a property, then of course 4th and 11th house. If you're selling a property, then 3rd and 11th house. So on. Okay. So this was just to give an example. These were some of the examples, but nakshatra certainly plays important role to determine a good muhurat versus a bad muhurat, or a good day or a bad day. Next thing is Maharat is also very much, nakshatra is very much important to determine the personality of a person, the mental inclination, the likes and dislikes, the taste which you would have. It simply depends upon what ascendant is and what is your nakshatra, or what is the sub lord, which is nakshatra's lord. Your sub lord can speak a lot about personality and stuff. Nakshatra for me as a whole, in the scope of Vedic astrology, is very important only for one reason, and that is birth time rectification. So I do birth time rectifications before starting any chart. Like, there's no chart which I would just simply read, just pull the chart and do read. No, I have to first check and analyze whether the birth time is right or wrong. And for that, nakshatra, or you can call it as the ruling planets of KP astrology, kind of really helps me to get the right birth time for people who kind of consult me or approach me for any astrological help. So if you haven't done your with birth time rectification, uh, there's some link on my channel which leads to my website. You can go there and you can book your Vedic astrology consultation, or you can at least book some consultation to get your birth time rectified, and then you can certainly check your chart by yourself. Nakshatra is also, one nakshatra is 13 degree 20 kala, 13 degree 20 seconds. It's one nakshatra. But then nakshatra is further divided into four different parts, which is called as four different padas. Pada 1, pada 2, pada 3, pada 4. Each pada is of 3 degree 20 seconds. That's the calculation behind your nakshatric pada. So I know you must be thinking that this knowledge is very overwhelming, but Vedic astrology is not very easy. It's very in detailed, very gets further detail. Why? First we had planets, then we planets in what nakshatra? Now nakshatra, now planet in what nakshatra pada? You know what I'm trying to say? Is it goes more deeper and deeper, and that's how it is, right? If you want to really get the solution of your life, if you want to really understand the bigger picture or the karmic path, then you have to get more into detail. You cannot just pull your ascendant chart or do predictions from there, or you cannot just be predicting based on your moon sign or sun sign. And Western astrology is completely a different game altogether. So this was all about nakshatra for the day. I hope you really enjoyed the video, and do subscribe, click the bell icon so that you can get notification of more videos only on Astro Science channel. Thank you very much, and I'll see you next time with a new topic, a new video. Goodbye.